This season's Empties video is very interesting in the fact that there are only products from two different categories. That's it. That will be featured in this video. But first, hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. We are getting into the summer empties because technically summer has come to an end, depending on when this video comes out versus whenever the fall is officially beginning. So let's go ahead and get right into the products. The first thing that I have here is the Tea Tree Triple Treat Invigorating Conditioner from Giovanni. We regularly use this. I'm actually not going to be using this anymore after I run out of all of the bottles of it. I'm going to be switching to their I was about to say the wrong product, not the Smoothest Silk, but their 50-50 Balance Conditioner is what I'm going to be switching to. So I have one more of these in the shower, and then that's going to be it. We have conditioners from the same brand here. So from Fenty Hair, I have the Rich one, and then I also have the Richer one. If you guys watched the review of Fenty Hair, I went through these pretty quickly just because of the way they were formulated. I knew that I was going to blow through these because I definitely needed to use more product than I typically would when I used both of these conditioners. If you want to see exactly my thoughts on these conditioners and which one I liked more than the other one, definitely go and check out that Fenty Hair review. And speaking of reviews and videos, the next product also has a video as well, and that is the Melanin Hair Care Deep Conditioner. You guys, if you haven't been keeping up with it or whatever, she changed the packaging. She also changed how many ounces come into it. I think it had something to do with like availability of packaging or something like that. So this container is now 14 ounces instead of 16, and I think there may have also been a change in the pricing. I can't exactly remember everything that happened around it because the changes happened and then I bought this like months after that. But yeah, I still like this conditioner. I still think it's good. Obviously this is like the second one that I've purchased. This is not the original one from the review, so yeah, your girl still likes this conditioner. And what are we, like 2 minutes in this video and already it's time for the gel parade? It's time for the gel parade. It's time for the gel parade. Literally that was it. So gels, it's not super fancy or interesting. We have two of the As I Am Curling Jelly. I recently did a base study that featured this as the base. This is such a watery product and it's so difficult to apply that I went through two of these big jars. Usually when you see this in the store, it is typically an 8-ounce jar. I've never seen the big ones in the store. I bought these online for a discount. Can't remember the discount I got. I think I do talk about that in my Black Friday video from this past Black Friday. But yeah, I bought these in the large size. I had to get it online. And it's the packaging. Like if I was going to regularly put this into my routine, which I did not have a bad experience with this, definitely go check out the base study wrap-up video related to this. I would probably put this in a pump of some kind. Just the jar thing bothered me from the first application, from the first jar to the last drop of the second jar. Absolutely irked my soul. So I would highly recommend getting a pump if you are going to regularly use this product. No surprise, I think almost all of my empties videos have this product, but this is the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. I finished a large one. I don't waste my time buying the smaller ones. So as I think I said in my last video, if it's a small one, I already know that it belongs to my husband because he buys the ones in store. He does not want to buy things on the internet. And if you want the big one, you either have to go to Whole Foods where they mark it up by $6 here, or buy it on the internet. Okay, so I buy, I think I bought this from Whole Foods, but then when I looked and I was like, $6? Girl, I could have paid shipping for $6. But anyways, so yeah, this, I like it as a base. I like it as a topper. I mean, it's a very versatile product in my, my collection if you've seen some of the videos on my channel. So of course, there's always going to be a jar of this. And the last product I used up was the Wonder Curl Get Set Hair Jelly. Funny story about this, if you didn't watch the base study, the As I Am base study, I think is where I talk about this. But if you didn't watch it, let me tell you. So this is the last jar that I had of the Wonder Curl Get Set Jelly that I had pre-purchased, right? And then I was trying to continue to do the base study and I realized that I did not have any more of this product. So I placed an order to get some more product. And when I opened up the new product, like I'm talking in the shower, using this until it was up, opened up the new product smelled slightly different, clumped the hair better, and had a different, slightly different like texture and look to it. So I don't know what's going on over there, if it's just like a from batch to batch variation, or if she's made changes and tweaked the formulation of the product. I'm not sure. I think it is like a small batch type operation. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. But let me see, let me double check. Because I smelled the new one today recently. Yeah, absolutely. The scent is different. It smells different. It even smells different. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm not mad about it. I'm just wondering if it's a consistent difference, because I was ready to not use this anymore after the base study, whereas the new formulation got tested out a little bit more, but it might be in the game. And would you believe it or not, but that is it. That is all the products I managed to empty. Now let me tell you something. The jar of products that are, not the jar, but the drawer of products that are open, I have like a little drawer system. It's big. There are a lot of products in there. So those products will be emptying out eventually, and then I will have a future empties that has a lot more products. Side note, since we always do the Gel Parade song in here, I do have a channel membership called the Gel Parade. Definitely go and join over there if you are, number one, if you just want to support the channel and give me a small amount of coin every month, or if you just want to be on a more personal level with me. I sometimes will film extensions to my videos, or sometimes film more vloggy type content where I'm just talking about my life in general, because I don't want to talk about my life on my channel, because we're trying to stay focused on the hair over here. So if that's of interest to you, it's always in the description box. I am going to link to the last seasonal empties over here. Subscribe. I post videos every week, and I will talk to you in the next one.